Well, many schools are starting their spring football season. Welcome on into Bleacher Talk. I'm Jordan Spurgeon alongside Claudia Collins. And yes, we'll get out to some programs. There's plenty of new coaches, lots of players that we're excited to see how they developed in the weight room and all of that at spring ball. So, Claudia, I'm excited. It's not extremely hot yet, so we're going to try to get out to as many as we can.
Absolutely. Honestly, all the props to these guys that get out there in the spring and, it can be rough out there for us, but they handle it like champs and that's why they're the football players and we're not. We're also not in high school. But anyways, outside of that, coming up on the show, we're talking again about the HBCU camp. So you'll hear from Brittany Buckles. It's just a camp that we love to support and want to see continue to thrive. And of course, it wouldn't be a Bleacher Talk without Eliav Gabai and our social spotlight segment.
And before we get into all of that, Kyle Vanden Bosch, the new head strength coach at Brophy Prep. He's going to join us for a nice conversation, talking all things in the weight room because spring ball is here. We're going to see the rewards of all the kids across the state in the weight room, starting right here at Brophy Prep. Well, we're here now with Kyle Vanden Bosch, who was just hired as the head strength and conditioning coach over at Brophy Prep. And Kyle, you've been there for a few years. Obviously, we know your boys are there as well. But when this opportunity came about, what did you do to let Jason and everybody and the athletic director know that this was the job that you wanted and that you're excited to take over this role?
Yeah, so I've been there. I've been at Brophy for 3 years. My role has changed and evolved since I've been there. Came on initially on the freshman staff, worked for Coach Heidemann, and then the assistant strength coach left for another opportunity. So I stepped into that role. Each step along the way, I found that I really enjoyed not just the coaches, not just the processes, but working with these high school athletes. It's been very rewarding for me. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about where the school is at. I'm excited about the direction that I want to help bring it to. But yeah, I mean, every day, I think everybody at some point in their life, and I've been fortunate to have a long career in football, but you want to wake up and be excited about what you're doing and enjoy your profession. And I truly do. And I'm really excited about the opportunity to work with, not just the football athletes, but all of the sports teams at Brophy and even with the PE classes at the school.
I'm actually really excited we're having this conversation because it's not something we've done on Bleacher Talk before. And it is such an important component in all sports when we talk about strength and conditioning. What is your approach and kind of, whether it's the football team or other teams at Brophy, what is your approach in motivating people to hit that PR or take things to the next level? Because that really is a coaching style too.
Yeah, I mean, I think, one of the challenges is convincing not just the kids, but their parents, just the value in a good strength conditioning program and what it can do for all sports. And, I think, there is a lot of misconceptions about, getting bigger or stronger is going to hurt my speed. It's going to slow me down. I don't want to get bulky, things like that. But the profession of strength conditioning coaches and really just trainers in general, so much new knowledge has come to the forefront, and so much has changed since even when I was training and playing football. And it's there's a bigger emphasis on more of a functional type of training, making sure that the athletes are not just moving a lot of weight, but doing it in a safe and effective type of way that will produce results on the field. Weightlifting for the sake of weightlifting is not really what I'm interested in. It's what can I do to help performance, whether it be with cross country runners, volleyball players, or athletes that are in crew or lacrosse or rugby. Each team, needs to train differently for their sport. Not every athlete needs to train like a football player. But and so that's what I'm excited about is meeting these athletes where they're at. What I love about the Brophy environment is it's truly a college prep. We have block scheduling. We have challenging courses that prepare the students for college. And so I see my role as making sure that for the athletes that want to play their prospective sport beyond the high school level, um, I need to make sure they're prepared for that college experience physically. And so, that isn't, again, just moving a lot of weight. It is making sure that they have balance, making sure that they are functionally able to do the things that they're asked to do at the next level. And then, it's kind of a unique role because I don't necessarily work with just athletes. I get an opportunity to work with the entire student body, teaching several PE classes throughout the day, a strength conditioning class. And I really enjoy that as well because it's more about what can I give them that they can carry with them the rest of their lives, and find the benefits of what working out can do, not just for your body, but for your brain health and for your mental health and things like that. So um, I'm really excited, and yeah, I think that that's my biggest role is one, doing what I can to reduce injuries, to increase performance, and three, just prepare them for whatever life looks like after high school.
As someone who's gone down the training route, I actually love to hear that because yes, your role is bigger than just athletes. I mean, hearing that you get to have an impact on students and just showing them what fitness can do for their life. I mean, that's a huge part of the job, and I appreciate you bringing that up. But back to football real quick. So spring football starting now. Obviously, these guys have been in the weight room. You've been in there with them. Who are some of the guys that you've seen just absolutely crush it in the weight room, whether it's new PRs, like I saw someone like a Dalen Sharper putting up extreme weight for someone his size, but who are some of those guys that you're looking forward to seeing translate that weight room improvement onto the field this spring?
Yeah, we've got a number, and again, I get the benefit of working with some incredible athletes that come through Brophy. I'm excited, obviously, as a dad. My two boys, I know how hard they work, Bastion and Case. Dalen, it's hard to describe how gifted he is to be a established high level two sport athlete in two sports that training wise, there's not a lot of carryover between basketball and football. I mean, he is a big, powerful athlete at the wide receiver position, and oftentimes as a point guard on the basketball team. So yeah, he's going to be exciting. Obviously, Devin Fitzgerald, Harrison Chambers, our running back, it'll be his third year starting on varsity, and he's really bought into the program, has gotten big and strong. We've got some underclassmen, Ryder Noche, who was the National Flag Football Player of the Year. Donovan McNabb Jr. Has really had a good offseason. He's going to do some good things for us. So yeah, I'm excited. It's the great thing about high school football is every year is a new challenge. That last year we had a really good season, but we leaned on the strength, and that was our offensive line. And we graduated all 5 offensive linemen. 3 of them are going Power 5. So our challenge now is to kind of restock the trenches and find out who we can depend on that offensive line. And the one thing we know is that the group we have, they're willing to put in the work. It's just a matter of seeing how it all shakes out.
I'm going to ask a very Bleacher Talk question. If you've been watching Bleacher Talk for a while, you know where I might be going with this, but we like to ask just something different, something a little more fun. Are you in charge of the aux cord in the weight room, or can you give that designation to students? What is the music like to get guys hyped?
Yeah, I usually give it to one of the seniors. They typically look. I'm too old to really know what kids listen to, what gets them motivated nowadays. If I put on my music, they all kind of roll their eyes. So, there's obviously caveats. We need to keep the music clean in the school, but something to get the energy up. And this group particularly has done a great job. When we started winter, we had such a good group of senior leaders last year that some of the now juniors, going to be seniors, and sophomores defaulted that leadership to the seniors, that we just need to find out who would step up and take that leadership role, and they've done a fantastic job. So typically on our lift days, James Pike will take the aux, and he's done a pretty good job, and the energy is always really good down in the weight room.
Are you tuning it out a little bit and just kind of focusing on what they're doing weight wise, or are you catching on? Or you catch yourself nodding your head to their music sometimes, or?
Yeah, no, it's typically pretty good music. I do enjoy it, but yeah, it's I don't know. if it works to get the kids fired up, that's great. I don't know that it has ever really done much for me. Sometimes it does put you in the right mind space during a lift, but we also have a number of guys, different things work for different people. So different guys will put their headphones on and have their music they like to jam to that gets them motivated as well.
Awesome. Well, Kyle, I appreciate the time and excited to see you guys out there at spring ball this year. And congrats on getting the head roll starting in June. And we're excited to see what you guys do this year.
When I started to compete, they told me I should stop. When I came in dead last, they told me I should stop. When colleges didn't recruit me, they told me I should stop. What they didn't know is that I am unstoppable.
Let us help you be unstoppable with your financial goals at desertfinancial.com.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring.
This ought to get pretty wild here.
Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR is coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. The best-in-class fan experience meets racing's toughest drivers for 3 days of action on and off the track, all surrounded by the beautiful Estrella Mountains.
Oh yeah, baby, let's go!
Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
This is a Santan Ford announcement. Santan Ford has over 1,600 new cars and trucks in stock. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hovey's Santan Ford in Gilbert. We are Santan Ford.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
Visit us at Harrah's Auction Casino in the city of Maricopa, where you'll find play for all and friendly people ready to welcome you like family.
Welcome back, you two.
As the official sponsor of Play and the only casino in Arizona with Caesars Rewards, see what a difference it makes to play where your fun is our top priority. Harrah's Auction Casino. Play for all.
What would you need to experience life in full motion? Expertise to provide the best care, unsurpassed training and technique. It requires the best orthopedic surgeons. Ortho Arizona.
When I started to compete, they told me I should stop. When I came in dead last, they told me I should stop. When colleges didn't recruit me, they told me I should stop. What they didn't know is that I am unstoppable.
Let us help you be unstoppable with your financial goals at desertfinancial.com.
We're at the tail end of April, which means May 17th is right around the corner. That means it's time to get registered for the HBCU camp, second annual. We love to see this continue to grow. Here's our conversation talking about the HBCU camp with Brittany Buckles.
So a couple of things that we did new this year is we added the rising seniors again, so the 2026 class, but we added the 2025s and JUCOs as well. So this opens it up and gives it more opportunity for the kids in Arizona, and then it just makes it more beneficial for the colleges that are coming too, because that was one of the things that they had said, like, hey, can we see who's up and coming and who we can take right now? So that we're hoping to possibly double our number of athletes from last year from about 32 to 60. So that would be exciting. And we also have already almost doubled our college participation. So that's super exciting for us this year too. So last year we had a total of like 6 schools that participated the whole, just for the event. And this year we actually have 6 brand new schools that are attending. So that's really exciting for us. So we're always hoping to grow that college number as well. So doubling Spurge and Claudia. That's what we want to do. Double.
Yeah, you stack that every year. Next thing you know, it's a number you can't even recognize.
I
Years
know.
in. So that's exciting. Adding more, like you were mentioning, with the rising seniors and the 2025s and JUCOs, was that stuff that you got just from feedback from coaches and those involved last year, or was it ideas that you were kind of thinking of anyways? Like, how did that come about?
Yeah, so that's a good question. It was really actually feedback from the coaches, because it was nice that I could actually spend some time with them on the field while they were analyzing and evaluating the kids. And that was one of the things I asked them, like, it's really important to have the colleges there for the athletes here. So what is it that I can do to make it better? What will, enhance it for you guys as well? And they all said the same thing. They really thought the camp was great. They said the athletes were really outstanding. And James McKinley and the Papago Pumas, the way they ran the camp was just really outstanding. But they really wanted to see not just the kids that were up and coming, but the kids that they could actually grab right now. You guys are so familiar with the portal and the roster changes and how everything changes all the time, that there's an opportunity for kids that are still unsettled in that 2025 class and those JUCO kids to have a spot on the roster. So they really wanted to see who they could grab at this moment. Be able to bring out more schools, but you can read that information on the website too at hbcucamp.com to just give you an idea of like what this really is about and what the heart of this opportunity is, and to just really see that we're out here just for the kids and for the coaches, and that's all there is to it. So all of that information is on the website.
On behalf of the Sports 360 AZ team and, the high school football community here, I just want to thank you for pouring your heart into this and doing something that's brand new and just taking it on full force, because it was excellent last year. And I know it's going to be even better this year. So thank you for joining us and talking to us more about it. Can't wait till we do this actually at the camp and see everything in action. So thanks so much.
Thank you guys. I really appreciate you both. Thank you.
When I started to compete, they told me I should stop. When I came in dead last, they told me I should stop. When colleges didn't recruit me, they told me I should stop. What they didn't know is that I am unstoppable.
Let us help you be unstoppable with your financial goals at desertfinancial.com.
It's the model year end kickoff sales event going on now at Burge Mazda. Now's the time to save on the very latest 2025 Mazda models, like a 2025 CX-5, just $299 a month, or the versatile CX-50, just $289 a month, or save with 2.9% financing on the luxurious CX-90. Now's the time to upgrade and save at Burge Mazda during the model year kickoff event. Come in and celebrate at Burge Mazda, Baseline and Country Club.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring. Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR is coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget.
Let's go!
Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
Ortho Arizona and my journey. My knees were shot, so I had double knee replacement, and I wanted the best in rehab. Ortho Arizona encouraged and pushed me in the process. Go to orthoarizona.org. That's orthoarizona.org.
Welcome back into Bleacher Talk. I'm Jordan Spurgeon alongside Claudia Collins, and it's time for Social Spotlight. So, of course, Eliav Gabay is here to deliver the goods. Eliav, spring football this week, but there is so much going on even beyond just what's happening in spring football, right?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, we're going to start with a local athlete hoping to make it on an NFL roster. Here's Jason Jewell showing 22 NFL teams there for Ben Morrison's Pro Day. That's right, the cornerback for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And I know you were there, Spurge. What was the energy like in there? Because we know Ben was gassed at the end of it.
Yeah, it was gas, man. A few words at the end of it, but I don't blame him. Training, working hard, trying to show these scouts that he has recovered from his hip surgery that he had last year. His hips were looking good. The 22 scouts were definitely impressed. And, Larry Fitzgerald was there, obviously tied into the Brophy Prep football program. And so there was a lot of great people there. It was really exciting to see. But Ben Morrison, you're going to hear his name on draft night. Maybe round 1, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4, 5. We don't know yet. Injuries are hard to predict where teams are going to see him, but the talent is there. The person he is, like he told us, me and Jordan Ham, he's proud of how he's grown as a person over the last year during this injury. Yes, he's tried to get better at football things while he was recovering, but he really wanted to become a better man, and he definitely looks like he's done that. So whatever team gets him, they're going to be very happy.
That's right. Make sure you head to sports360az.com to check out Jordan Ham's interview with Ben Morrison. You'll hear it from Ben himself. Okay, this is the part that I've been really looking forward to because the Arizona Helmet Challenge, you can check them out, Helmet AZ on Twitter. One of the most fun parts of the year because then these teams get to really show off how creative they've been in the offseason. And folks, we have got some options for you. We're going to go through each of our favorite 1A, 1B type level because there's so many good ones. And let's just pull up a few. Westwood Warriors, fantastic. We got Moon Valley looking great. North Canyon Rattlers, and a lot more. But I'm going to put the pressure on them. Yep, I'm taking it back. Sorry. Yeah, Claudia, you go first. I'm not doing it. You pick your favorite. And then I'll do it after.
I'm kind of torn between two, which first of all, shout out to this account. I feel like maybe I've come across it in years past. I don't know, but whoever's behind it, we dig it. This is super fun and really fun for us on Spotlight. I am stuck between, I'm going to go Sal Point Catholic and Chavez. They're so different from each other. When I look at the Sal Point one, like the colors, that gold just really, really pops on that maroon. And I don't know, like that's the first one that grabbed my attention. But that Chavez one is clean. And I mean, purple is one of my favorite colors. It didn't used to be. I used to kind of be anti-purple, but it's become a favorite. And I'm going to make this easier on myself. And I would say during the daytime, I feel like the purple is really cool. And during the nighttime, I'm going to go with the Lancers.
That's a loophole. I
Yeah.
respect the loophole.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Spurge. What you got?
Not a loophole. That's a cop out, but I respect it. It's all good. Honestly, my favorite, the South Mountain Jaguars. I love that light baby blue with the Jaguar on there. I mean, come on, those helmets are so cool. And also in the same category there, Trevor G. Brown. I'm not usually the biggest fan of this color scheme, but for some reason this helmet just looks really amazing. So out there in Central Phoenix, they're doing their thing, and the helmets are just spectacular. I'm excited to see these at spring practices and in the fall, of course.
You know what, Claudia? I'll give you credit where some of these will look different at night compared to the day. Like if you look at, for example, the Cactus Cobras with that reflecting, the Friday night lights. Oh, that's icy reflecting off the top. Okay, my top two that I'm just gonna follow my heart here, right? Moon Valley, so cool. Of course, the Rockets, it's almost easy to work off of that, right? But it's either that or the Westwood Warriors. I love the color scheme. I love kind of like the paint splatter look that they got going on. And I think I'm gonna go with the Moon Valley Rockets. And I'm almost cringing at saying it because it's so tough. But the back of the helmet is impressive too with the MV and that stripe to the back. I just think they really took advantage of obviously such a great mascot to work off of like the Rockets. So let us know what y'all think. Maybe we're wrong here. Obviously it's subjective, but pretty sure my helmet was the best one. But anyway, that's all I got for Social Spotlight.
Well, this was awesome, Eliav. Definitely follow the account and keep letting them what helmets are your favorite, but also tag us because I want to know what helmets that you really enjoy. And if you got some designs, coaches that you're still cooking up as you submit, let us know. We love seeing all these helmets and we're super excited to see them out at spring ball and then in the fall as well. But that'll do it for this week on Bleacher Talk. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
When I started to compete, they told me I should stop. When I came in dead last, they told me I should stop. When colleges didn't recruit me, they told me I should stop. What they didn't know is that I am unstoppable.
Let us help you be unstoppable with your financial goals at desertfinancial.com.
This is a Santan Ford announcement. Santan Ford has over 1,600 new cars and trucks in stock. All models are priced for immediate sale to make room for more arrivals. Don't wait. Head to Tim Hovig's Santan Ford in Gilbert.
We are Santan Ford.
The Valley of the Sun will roar to life this spring.
This ought to get pretty wild here.
Why is that, you may ask? Because NASCAR is coming to Phoenix, and it's going to be a weekend of good vibes the whole family won't forget. The best-in-class fan experience meets racing's toughest drivers for 3 days of action on and off the track, all surrounded by the beautiful Estrella Mountains.
Oh yeah, baby, let's go!
Get your tickets now at phoenixraceway.com.
Nothing brings people and families together faster than sharing food. Great friends, memories, and good times. For over 2 generations, Valle Luna has served you the food that brought you together, and we've been proud to do so. We're fortunate to have been a part of so many stories, gatherings, and traditions that continue on today and will tomorrow. Start a tradition of your own. Come taste authentic Sonoran-style food with your family and friends here with us at Valle Luna.
Let's talk about Venezia's Pizzeria. New York-style pizza. Oh man, this looks so good. Pizza doughs made fresh daily, wings, subs, sandwiches, pasta. They cater, they deliver. They have 5 Valley locations. Venezia's New York-style Pizzeria.